Hello, peoples.
Hi there.
Today is vlog number
11.
11. We are
Oh, God knows.
4 days,
4 complete days, I think. Yeah.
4 complete days till competition date, which is going to be this Sunday in Warrington for UKBFF, if you don't know already. Today,
In terms of the diet, it's pretty much the same as yesterday. Plenty of water, plenty of salt, which is probably had about 6 or 7 litres by the end of the day of water. So as you're probably already aware, as we've already said lots of times, she's water loading, and that continues until tomorrow evening before we start adding some carbs, well, extra carbs to her on the Thursday. But we'll go into more detail on that in a couple of days.
will there be any peanut butter?
Will there be peanut butter? Probably not. Maybe have some fats on the day of the competition to help round her out, along with some salts. Obviously, fat and salt always helps, give you a bit of a pop and helps show off the detail. But no, peanut butter and so on comes back in the diet next week when she starts to go on a mini bulk, really. So, back to you.
Today, actually managed to wake up a lot earlier than normal, so we've been pretty productive. I feel mood has stabilized, and I'm coping quite effectively with the new diet.
Although the brain's still not quite functioning quite as of yet.
I think one aspect that I do enjoy is the fact that meals are more frequent, and portions are quite sizable. So the hunger feeling suppresses once I had something. Same thing as yesterday, water loading. Been living again in the vicinity of bathrooms. So it's been interesting to have to run every 2 seconds.
That's right. Tonight we're going to be doing the shoulders, the traps, and some abs, and a little bit of cardio afterwards. But she's already done a couple of lots of cardio today, and so we're slowly depleting her out before we start reloading, if that's the right word, on Thursday. So I think that's it, really, isn't it? It's not a huge amount of change, if any. It's a continuation of yesterday, really. And yeah, pile the water in today, tomorrow, and then the interesting things start happening on Thursday when we start dropping the water down a bit. We're never going to get rid of the water entirely, because obviously without water you can't get a pump, and you can't obviously make the muscle look full. That's the last thing we want. And we're never going to get entirely rid of salt, because again, it's bad for you. And in fact, getting rid of salt will alter your water levels, and may actually make you retain water in the skin, which would be one of the worst things we can do, is making her retain water in the skin. So it's never going to be completely cut out. It's just going to be lowered somewhat compared to the current amounts, but it will be left in at all points, and that is sodium, potassium, and magnesium all the way through. So, anything else?
Oh yeah, we're ready now. We're just gonna go grocery shopping and then drop by the gym. It's already quite late, about 10 or 11.
It's about 10:30, I think it is.
10:30 in the evening. From today and tomorrow, we're gonna start upping our posing practice. Had quite a bit of research to do and watch videos of posing practice courses and how other athletes perform their routines, which is always very, very, very fascinating.
We've watched a lot of the, I think it was the Arnold Classics, haven't we, from a few weeks ago.
I also enjoyed FIBO.
Yeah, the FIBO, that's the one we're on about. Sorry, FIBO, that's the right one, isn't it?
So yeah, it's been good. So we're going to try to apply the bits that we found interesting and integrate it into our own.
I mean, arguably, one thing that we could do, obviously we need to discuss more and fit into our schedules, is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there's not going to be any exercise at all. So in that point, it won't hurt for us to do posing practice then, I suppose, later on in the day at the gym. But I think that is pretty much done, isn't it?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, we'll just pop behind the camera to show you how Yo's looking today. Obviously fully water loaded. So, thank you for now. And that's Yo's front pose, as you can see. Still plenty of detail, even though she's absolute chock-a-block full of water, desperate for the wee all the time. So she can take a turn to your right, please. And there we go. And you actually can see her shape still holding together despite all the water she's holding. And if you can turn to your right again, please. And there's her back, all that detail shown, that's amazing. And if we can turn again to the right, please, Yo. And there we go. So there's Yo, 4 days from her first competition. And one last turn to the front, please, Yo. Thank you. And there's her front relaxed. And if you'd like to obviously stand as you would at the back of the stage quickly, just to show your relaxed pose. And there we go. So thank you for watching part, is it 10 or is it 11 now, of the blog. And please come back tomorrow to see more of us.
Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.